Good morning, students. Again, I am here with you for continuing the third stage for the formation of joint stock company, that is capital subscription stage. In the previous classes, we got discussion about promotion stage, about incorporation. In this case, company got incorporation certificate. Then we are entering into the capital subscription stage. Now, capital subscription stage, it is separated or demarcated into 6 sub-steps. So first, mind it, company wants to collect capital. How to collect? Legal formalities are there and company must abide by these formalities. First one, SEBI approval. What do you mean by SEBI? It is the full form of Securities and Exchange Board of India, the controller of capital market in our country. So, if company is going to collect capital by with the help of public subscription, then without getting the approval of SEBI, it is not possible. So it is must, the SEBI or Securities and Exchange Board of India approval is very much vital for this step. So after getting the approval from SEBI, company must issue prospectus. In case of public limited company, it is must. Sometimes statement in lieu of prospectus, that is instead of prospectus, statement in lieu of prospectus can be issued. But all public limited company, they issue prospectus. What is this? It is the invitation to the public for purchasing the shares of that company. And after issuing prospectus, for your information, that public can apply for getting the shares of that particular company, and the transactions for this must be always with respect to bank. For this reason, appointment of bankers, brokers, and sometimes underwriters, it is very much required. Appointment of bankers is must. That is, company has to appoint the bankers, brokers, and sometimes underwriters. Who are the underwriters? They are the individual or any other organization. They are taking the responsibility of issuing the shares on behalf of the company. If company is not much confident that they can issue all the shares or public will subscribe all the shares, at that time they will appoint underwriters, and for this reason company has to pay underwriting commission to the underwriters. Now next, minimum subscription stage. What is minimum subscription stage? It is very much written in prospectus also. It is the minimum amount of capital without which company is not or will not be in a position, is not able to start its business accordingly. So that amount of capital for which public will subscribe, that is called minimum subscription. So minimum subscription stage. After this, company has to apply for enlisting their name in the stock exchange, any registered stock exchange. So application to stock exchange, it is very much vital. So it is very much required to get its authentication from the part of stock exchange. Any registered stock exchange, company has to apply for this. And mind it, if after applying, if company will not get the approval from stock exchange, if company's name is not enlisted from the date of application in 10 weeks, if 10 weeks are gone, then the entire subscription received by the company from the public must have to be refunded. That is the norm, mind it, remember it. 10 weeks, within 10 weeks, company has to get its application sanctioned from or enlisted in stock exchange. And after this, if company applied and ultimately stock market in any registered stock market, company's name is enlisted for transacting the securities, then company enter into the next step, that is allotment of shares. And in these shares, company ultimately allotted its shares in the name of the people. And for this reason, company has to prepare the return on allotment. What is return on allotment? It is the statement where the name and address of entire shareholders must be enlisted, and it is required to be given in the registrar of companies. Otherwise, company will not get another certificate, that is commencement of business. So commencement of business, it is another certificate company has to obtain. Otherwise, though company is incorporated, in spite of incorporation, company is not able, or company, it is not possible from the part of the company to start its function. So for getting commencement, certificate of commencement, company has to go through these steps, that is capital subscription stage, by getting SEBI approval, by issuing prospectus, by appointment of bankers, brokers and underwriters, and by qualifying the perfect minimum subscription, then applying to stock exchange for registered or for enlisting its name, and then ultimately the allotment of shares, that is preparation of statement of return. Name of the shareholders, address, everything must be mentioned in the return on allotment or statement of return on allotment of shares. So afterwards, if the registrar of companies are very much satisfied, then they will proceed for issuing certificate of commencement. So in the next class, obviously we will discuss about commencement of business and about certificate of commencement. Up to this very much important discussion, I think I have shared. You please go through your book also and listen my words seriously. Take or put your utmost attention for each and every terminology used by me, which is very much written in your book also. Accordingly, please go through it. If you have any confusion, obviously we will discuss afterwards again. Thank you.